Good morning.
Morning. Well, I've had a lovely surprise this morning. We are apparently off on holiday for a week, which I knew nothing about. Martin has organised everything.
Well, I don't know about organised. I've filled it up with fuel. That's about it. And I know where we're going, but I haven't booked it. But
we've just got to. The dogs are not coming with us this trip. It's a bit slightly sad, but
it's too hot.
It's way too hot,
and
too hot. We'll be able to do some stuff that we wouldn't normally be able to do. So that's great in that respect. So a friend of ours is coming to look after the dogs, and I've just got to chuck food and clothes and stuff in, and we're going to be off. And we are going to some lakes that I found. It's a national park with a series of lagoons. There's about 10 or so lagoons that are all connected with one another, and it looked like a lovely area. There's a campsite there, so that's the first place we're going to. Then we're going to move off to Cuenca, which is an old town, so there's castles and cathedrals and things like that there. And then we're going to move off to a place called Alcala de Jucar.
Easy for you to say.
Which Martin wanted to visit because it is known as the Grand Canyon
of Spain.
Big gorge there, town in the bottom of the
river running through it.
Bottom of the valley.
Yeah.
So we're going to go there as well, and we're going to see lots of beautiful scenery.
A bit of a round trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
From where we are, we're going to go round clockwise.
So this is all in Castilla-La Mancha,
yeah,
in Spain, which is kind of south of Madrid, southeast-ish of Madrid. So, and it's Don Quixote country.
Don Quixote.
So we'll probably see lots of Don Quixote
stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, looking forward to it.
Yes.
It's a shame that we've got to do it now. Really, it's a time that we have to take our holidays when we can get them, and it's absolutely stinking hot. That's why the dogs aren't coming, because it's too much. I mean, it's looking like it's going to be over 40 degrees on some days. So they're better off here in the cool of the house, being looked after, and we can regulate our heat a bit better than them. Well, especially Alfie. Never mind. It's one of them things, and like Sarah said, we can do some stuff that we couldn't do if we had the dogs with us. Anyone that's got dogs when you go away, you'll know what we're talking about. It's brilliant having them, but sometimes they can be a little bit of a tie, and you might sort of not do something you want to do because what do you do with the dogs? So that's that, and we'll keep you updated as we're going round, and let's hope we all enjoy it.
Yes. Oh, we will.
We will. Here's a quick bit of the well, a quick bit, we're going to show you around the site. All these are pictures here in between these trees, and when we turned up on the Saturday, this was absolutely chock-a-block. You'll see there's still quite a few over on that next bit over there. But where we are, I don't know what size these pitches are. These 70 metre ones, babe. I think they're 70 metres, and there's 100 metre site pitches.
75.
Oh, 75 square metres and 100 square metres. But this,
50.
oh, there's some 50s as well.
Yeah.
If you just turn up, you know, I don't know, little car and a tent. There's some stuff over there, look, tents and campers. That's where we are down there. And that was a 100 metre pitch. And that we've got from these trees, across the motorhome there, and down to the trees there on the road. So it's a massive pitch. I think they have stuff on for kids every day, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
A whole weekly programme.
programme of activities to get rid of your kids, so you can sit and relax for a bit.
It's a massive site, but it feels,
Because it's in areas, isn't it?
yeah,
It's not like one massive field. You know what I mean? It's sort of divided up a little bit.
it feels quite, once you kind of get on your pitch and you get set up, it all feels quite, what's the word I'm looking for, cosy and private, and
You're not jammed in.
even though you've not got borders in between the pitches, because you've got all the trees.
Yeah. It seems to sort of break it up. Water is plentiful. All the taps have got hose pipes and stuff like that. Well, they have near us. Like long hoses. So there's a tap everyone can fill up off the one hose, which is good. This is one of the toilets, and you can empty your toilet in here. Is there washing machines in this bit? Or are they down further down? I think there's definitely washing machines here.
Yeah.
It's all been done nicely. Local stone.
The toilet blocks go.
Yeah.
Think it's really attractive.
And it's really clean inside. And we don't use them, we use our own, but we've had a look, and it's nice and clean. The cleaners seem to spend quite a long time cleaning up and stuff. So it's yeah, good. Ah, here they're on about masks. Don't have your nose out, don't have your willy out. So there's loads of bins, and they change probably at least once, maybe twice a day. Bloke comes round with a van and a trailer, swaps all the bins over. And one thing we've noticed, we've only seen one French motorhome in here and one Dutch. It's the Spanish, very popular here with the Spanish. I know we're in Spain, but you know what I mean. It's obviously somewhere that they like a lot. One of the bridges. Now at the minute there's not actually any water flowing down this one. It doesn't look like it was long ago when there was, or whether they can change it or not, because when we go over the next bridge you'll see there's water going through there. And all of this lot was jammed. When we turned up I started thinking to myself, have we done the right thing? Because I'm not too keen on it being jam packed and everybody being on top of everybody else. But that actually worked in our favour. Having a bigger motorhome, we got onto that 100 metre pitch. Well, I suppose you could pay for that if you wanted to, but and that gave us a bit more room. Whereas, as you can imagine, if you look in here, all this lot is pitches and pitches and pitches. So it's very, you know. Oh, and this guy here on a bike, he takes you to your pitch when you turn up. He's a nice enough guy, takes you to the pitch. You know what it's like, some campsites, they give you a map and they go round there, round there, round there, round there, turn right, turn left, and there's your pitch. By the time you've got back in your motorhome, you think, what way do they say go? Well, I do. So, yeah, and there's plenty of them cycling around the place and whatever. Here's one side where the water's coming down. And it's crystal bloody clear, it really is. And then the other side. In a minute we'll take you out into one of the lagoons where this runs into, and they're all filled. It goes from one lagoon to the next lagoon to the next, so like they're filling one side and emptying the other, and eventually it gets down to a dam that we're going to go to tomorrow, and a castle down there as well tomorrow. So but we'll go outside. Oh, there's also this piece here, and up the top there's a supermarket, and he's got like a market stall outside selling t-shirts, swimming shorts, all them sort of things that like you turn up and think, I ain't got my swimming shorts with me. He's got them up there, all reasonably priced as well, and the supermarket's not expensive. Nice enough guy. There's a restaurant and a bar. This is a reception, and we saw actually on a couple of reviews people said that the reception people weren't very polite, or how was it worded?
Well, one person said that they were only interested in the Spanish. They
weren't interested in talking to anyone else. Well, all right, we speak Spanish, but the fact that, you know, she knew we weren't Spanish, and no problems whatsoever. We turned up, because the only problem that we did have was trying to ring them to make the booking. So then I'd sooner do it on the phone, because we've had it before where we've turned up one place that was in the UK, you'll see on a review of ours, that said we were too big to go in there, after saying to them the length, the height and everything else. So now I'd sooner phone someone up and say, this is how big our motorhome is that all right? But because we couldn't get hold of them, I think I was busy because it was on a weekend, we tried then to book it online through Camping Red.
Well, their booking system is...
Yeah, their booking system is on Camping Red, and that wouldn't let us do it on there either. So
well, it was the card that wouldn't work for some reason.
Oh, right, okay.
Had we been more organised, we were trying to book it at last minute.
Yeah, lastminute.com
in July.
Yeah.
So I think that was the problem.
But anyway,
else.
It wasn't our fault as far as I'm concerned.
Hey,
look, hang on a minute, this was a surprise holiday for you. It's no bloody good me saying, book this surprise holiday a fortnight before we leave, is it?
You could have booked it a fortnight before we left.
I don't do confusers. Any road. So we just turned up, like, on a wing and a prayer, really. Let me get this in here. While we're here, look. That's an awful lot of water coming down there out of a mountain. And it runs down here, and you can get in, sit in there and watch the world go by. Well, watch the water go by. It's I'll run down there and I'll show you the lagoon in a minute. This is just one of them. I think there's 16 here, and just literally one runs into the next until it gets down to the dam. But nice and refreshing. And this is that waterfall I've just shown you. This is one of the lagoons that it comes out into. Absolutely beautiful place. Beautiful place, beautiful scenery, beautiful water, beautiful place. Also, along this road, it's 30 kilometres an hour along here, and this is as wide as it is. So everyone you have to sort of pass each other on this red bit, which is like a path and for cycles. There's a piece of restaurant here. There's restaurants all over the place, and little bars, and then there's another little supermarket round the corner here, and this is right outside the campsite. And you'll also see on a video there was another campsite called Camping Montesinos, which when we looked at coming here, there was two campsites. There was this one, which is Los Batanes, and the other campsite. Well, when we was out on a walk, you'll see it on the video, but we didn't realise the mic was switched off. The campsite's actually shut down, and it's been closed 5 or 6 years now. So it's a good job we weren't trying to ring them, because we wouldn't have had an answer from them neither. It's a big place. We were speaking to a local guy, and he said it was a big campsite. It's all got a bit overgrown now. It doesn't look like it's been broken into or anything. All the buildings are still there, but bit of a shame. You'd have had the choice of two. There's another supermarket, and further up, if you go up here, there's more of these lagoons.
Hello everybody, we have hired a canoe for an hour and a half. I'm filming, so Martin's paddling. These lakes are absolutely stunning. I mean, I don't know if the colour will show up very well, but they're beautiful, kind of bluey aquamarine colour. The scenery is beautiful. It's just perfect. It's a gorgeous day.